my friend Connor, and I was like, yo, you got to see these cards. I was like, I can kick anyone's ass. Well, I didn't say that at that time. I was like, probably just saying I can kick their butt. But he's looking at the cards, and they're to me, they looked really cool because they're like, holographic and nice and shiny. And he looks at them and he goes, dude, he just starts laughing. I was like, what? And he's like, they're fake. I was like, no. So like,
dude, it's a heartbreak. That's that's a heartbreak.
Because I had the best card you can get where it's like collects like the I forget Exodius or whatever his name is.
Dude, I used to try and get that all the time, but I could never get it.
I thought I had all these great cards, and turns out they're all fake. And lo and behold, a couple months later, that card place that showed me them, they got busted and got arrested.
Oh no shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
So, yeah, I mean, that's a crazy. I just wanted to shit afterwards because shit story.
Dude, fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm like, the more that I think about it, I wonder if I actually had fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, I wonder, because I mean, mine was shiny and like all the way through the card. It wasn't just like one little spot. The whole way through.
Dude, I never thought about
fake it. Yeah, you have to catch that shit. It's like kind of crazy.
Dang. You just ruined my childhood. I probably had all fake cards because I was man, I was probably like, dude, no, I don't. They're gone. They have to be gone.
If they're at your like family's house or something, just a whole stack, and you find them and
dude, I will go through each one, and I'll be like, real, that one's fake, and then I'll just redo it, and then I'll sell like all the real ones online.
I was gonna say you definitely could get crazy stuff. What about if you have a holographic Charizard from Pokemon?
Dude,
it's like $100,000.
Probably not. If I do, it's probably like beat to shit, like all all destroyed.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Oh my gosh! So, I know you said we should, we got to get together at some point. I know you're telling me to come up there, maybe, but like, we should do a random trip together, like go to Vegas or something.
Dude, I would be 1,000% down.
I know you would. That's why.
Dude, I would. Yeah, it's only a 2-hour flight for me up here, like to Vegas. Actually, no. Here's probably the craziest trip that I've ever been on. So I left Seattle. I flew out at 5 a.m. and I got to San Francisco at 7 a.m. And then I left the airport because I wanted to go get breakfast in the city. So then I took an Uber and then I went and got breakfast. And I took an Uber back to the airport. And then I hopped on a plane to Vegas, like for Halloween. Yeah. So, and then it's still Saturday. I did not pack a bag. Did not pack a bag. And then I met buddies down there. And then all I had to do was make it back to the airport at 6 a.m. to fly out, like the next day. And then I made it. And then I won like $200 like on slots. And so that paid for the whole entire trip. So I literally went to Vegas and got like shit faced for Halloween, and then came back like the next day and made it to work on Monday.
And the free trip.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that trip.
Oh my gosh. It's so okay, well, what's one state you haven't been? Oh, there you are. Okay,
Alaska.
We'll go to Alaska.
I've always wanted to go to Alaska.
We could. I mean, I guess you'd want to experience it through all day, like when it's all sunny, always.
Yeah. No, yeah, like for sure Alaska, but I mean, like I would go.
That'd be cool.
I would want to go like for hunting, so that would be kind of, But no, like I mean, like I do want to trip back to
dude,
like
if you came
the
here,
Northeast for
Penn
sure.
State, we'll go.
Like
we'll
where you're at
up there. It's a fun time.
Dude, I'm down.
Yeah.
Just let me know when next year, because I'm out of vacation hours at work.
So what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say, but okay. So So you mentioned you're just looking forward to Thursday type of thing, and where can people follow you on
Yes,
any
sir.
social media platform?
So on Twitter, it's at Loaded Bases Pod, and then on Instagram, it's at Loaded Bases Podcast. You can find me on Amazon, Spotify,
You should do
Apple,
Anchor.
and YouTube as well.
You need to hear of Anchor FM. That because that's what they distribute.
Oh yeah,
They distribute all. You put your
I will
podcast thing and
actually
they distribute it
type
to
that
all
in.
like the major podcast things.
Oh yeah,
Podbean.
I use
okay.
I use
Okay.
Podbean for
So-
that one, like for mine.
No, keep going, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll say, yeah, like if you are near a Alexa and you say, "Hey Alexa, play Loaded Bases
That's
with
badass.
Mason Hall," like it'll play for you.
That's just
It's so weird.
Almost the universe, trying to make it get famous, get big.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. As long as Alexa knows,
as long as Alexa
who I
knows,
am, I think
so
I made it.
I guess one little last question: where does the love of Chicago sports come from?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, my grandma.
Mhm.
So she grew up in Chicago, and like so her siblings, they would take the L like to Wrigley, then they would go watch games, and like so when I was like younger, I like shit, like
Mhm.
everything that she gave me was pretty much like Cub stuff. So that's kind of like how that started. But then now it's grown to like
That's so cool.
I'm a die-hard Cubs fan now. So it's yeah. I mean, like I have my whole
Well, how do you
my
feel?
whole like
How do you feel
side
about?
piece.
I'm sorry,
like,
keep
for the
going. I'm
Cubs.
sorry, keep going.
And then
I was gonna say, how do you feel about Chris Bryant and Anthony Rizzo
no,
leaving?
we're good. Dude, that's a whole dude. I could talk for an hour on that one.
Mhm.
That was a sad day. Sad 2 days. I think once Rizzo got traded, it was just like, oh shit, it's gonna happen. So then everyone just left, and then I think because that was on a Thursday night where Rizzo got traded, and then Friday was the end of the deadline.
That's crazy.
And Saturday I didn't leave my
Yeah,
bed.
you're definitely diehard.
If that explains that one. But hopefully, because there's rumors that Chris Bryant could go to Seattle, so dude, I would wear my Bryant jersey.
I know a diehard or met a diehard Cubs fan when I was working one of the Penn State games, and he said that there's rumors that all those players he thinks are signing back with Chicago. That was like the whole plan the whole time. Yeah.
Huh. I mean, I could see it, but it's like it's kind of to the point where it's just like if they come back, then we stay the same and we don't really grow. So that's kind of like how I see that one. So like Rizzo to the Yankees, that was the worst team to pick. And I was not happy with that one. But I mean, like I could see him going to like Boston just because like he was there like when he got drafted. So it was kind of like, you know what, like screw it, like go. Yeah. But to send him to New York.
And he had a decent season in New York.
That was so hard on me.
But he had a decent season, I'd say. He did some cool stuff for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I have like I can find it. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have it on my desk. I have a cork from
No way.
the World Series from when they won it.
Cool. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that in auction?
Yeah. Yeah, it was on the Cubs Authentic auction. Like on their site, yeah.
I'm sure it was one of those.
It was a pretty penny, but dude,
when they won the World
Series.
It was
worth it for me. Oh yeah.
I guess like, can you detail like what happened that night, like how you were feeling, what you did?
Oh, that night. Let's see. Well, I cried a lot that night. I was so happy, but it was just like like right when they won it, like I like put my hands up and I was like, I don't know what to do, and then it kind of like settled in, and then I was like super hyped for like months.
Well, so
but then now we're back normal.
did you go to the parade at all? Interesting. I when the Eagles
No.
won,
No,
I felt it was
wish.
very anticlimactic just because of the commentators, Chris Collinsworth and Al Michaels. They kind of really didn't do that any justice. But I went to the the parade, and that was a crazy trip in and of itself. But
Yeah,
it was like I said I'd do that once, but that was it. I didn't enjoy it. Like it was like just drunk people on top of drunk people, just not caring, and it was really annoying actually.
dude. Well, yeah, because you guys like you guys like had
Yeah.
guys like
there's-
flipping cars. I don't think we did that for the Cubs.
Yeah.
It was just like it's like
it was
7 million people
It
there.
was crazy. But so do you have? Are you an all Chicago fan, or is it just the Cubs? Do you have like what's your favorite team in the other sport?
No, just the Cubs. I don't really watch like other sports kind of. I mean, like I do, but like
Yeah.
NFL, I just like players. I guess that's kind of like how it is. And then same with like NBA. I mean, I went to like how many? I went to like 4 or 5 Heat games like when I lived in Florida, and then my buddy had season tickets to the Dolphins, so we would go. I probably went to like then again like 5 or 6 games. But
oh, interesting. Okay,
I guess I could say the Dolphins. Yeah. That one. Yeah. Yeah, but then hockey now.
Dude,
Seattle Kraken,
you gotta
for
get a
sure.
jersey of theirs or something,
Just because
their shit is cool
we're new.
looking.
100%.
Really?
Well, yeah. So like the tickets for that are like super expensive now. So it's just like, yeah, it's like, what was it?
That's ridiculous.
Like $200 or $300 to sit like nosebleeds.
Season?
It's insane. Well, yeah, like, but yeah, I mean, but also though, I mean, it's like if you look at like how much money people make in Seattle,
it's a rich area.
That's like nothing. It's insane. Yeah, very. I mean, like you got like Microsoft, Boeing, Google, Costco. You got like T-Mobile. Like you got like all of their headquarters over there.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
shit.
It's
is
wild.
there okay, this is how I like to always get close to ending the podcast. I like to say, what is one piece of advice you can give to anyone who wants to start a podcast out there?
Ooh, what would I do? What would I say?
I like that.
Don't be afraid. Just do it. It's kind of like, I mean, like with like how I started it.
Yeah.
Like my podcast, like I wanted to do like everything perfect, and then like I would record and edit, and I would try to make it absolutely perfect for everyone else. But I remembered it's my podcast, so how do I want it? So yeah, it just like, I mean, like never, I guess, like pretty much like never be afraid like to reach out to people and then like ask for help. I mean, like not 9 times out of 10. People will help you. So if anyone out there is listening, you can always like reach out to me.
Awesome. I mean,
and I can help you.
And
like,
you beat stuttering, we'll say. So that's also huge for a podcast. So anyone going through that situation, is there a piece of advice you can give to them?
Pretty much just don't be scared. Just do it. Like I will always say that. It's like, I mean, like the cool part about a podcast is
Mhm.
that you don't have to be face to face with people. So
Mhm.
just like always remember like that the podcast is for you, and then if people want to listen, like they'll listen for you, and they won't listen.
Yeah.
I mean, like then like if they don't listen, then oh well. Just like have fun, and it's kind of like a challenge. So like if
Mhm.
you want to
Man,
try and beat that challenge,
you're
just go
pretty
do
cool
it.
guy. So I mean, I'm glad that I'm glad I can call you a friend. But is there anything else that
I
maybe
appreciate
I've
it.
missed or you want to say on this podcast at all? Cool.
Dude, you were good. You covered. Just don't be scared, man. Ever be scared.
You
You never know if you don't
definitely
try.
gotta get you on some more. I do some random segments too. Like I did the Bachelor segment, one of my first podcasts. Like 5 guys talked about the Bachelor episode or season or whatever. But so I mean, I definitely have to get you on something silly or just
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah. But with all that
Dude,
said,
let me know.
yeah, I'm gonna put this episode out this week, hopefully, maybe on Wednesday or something. But with all that said, we just went on a limb. They continue to go to trade by doing something different, or just be yourself. Peace. let me stop this.
Later.